Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. I'm filming a lot of videos today, so that's why I'm wearing the same outfit. Just wanted to put that out there. So today I have a book tag for you. It is called the Moody Book Tag and it was originally created by Slanted Spines. I'm going to link the original video down below as well as Max Reed's video because that was the video that I watched, as well as all the prompts as usual. So I was not tagged, but I just really enjoyed the video, and consider yourself tagged if you like the questions. So question number 1, do you consider yourself a mood reader? 100%. I'm just so bad at sticking with TBRs. I actually filmed a video about that back in May or end of April or something because of the forgot the name. TBR Clear Out readathon. I think that was the name of the readathon. I actually tried. I got a schedule in order to finish all the books in a month, and I just couldn't do it. And that's because I am a mood reader. That's why I had so many difficulties at university, because I studied literature for so many years and people would tell me like, you have to read this book for class, and I was like, but I don't want to. I want to read that one now just because you said that I have to read this one. So yes, I consider myself a mood reader. I just read what I feel like, and I hate when I have to stick to TBR. I hate having to pick books based on challenges. I just don't like the idea at all. Question number 2, do you set TBRs and do you stick to them? So no, basically I already answered this question. I don't. I tried, and the last time I tried doing that was in April for the TBR Clear Out readathon hosted by Katie from Books and Things, and I had a TBR video out and I had a check-in video, and then I just couldn't finish half my books. I was going through a reading slump, to be completely honest, but at the same time, I just didn't feel like reading the books that I had picked before. I wanted to read different ones, so I wasn't sticking to my TBR at all. And I basically have accepted that TBRs just don't work for me, and I have accepted that I am a slow reader and I can't deal with all the pressure of having to read 5 or 7 books in a week or 2 weeks. I have accepted that. Question number 3, do books affect you emotionally? 100%. There's a scene from The Simpsons when Marge asks Lisa why she's upset. Is one of your fictional characters in trouble? It's something like that. If I can find the picture, I'll insert it somewhere. That's basically my mom. For years now, my mom sometimes sees me reading, and if I'm laughing or if I'm making a face, she's gonna ask what's up. The last time that happened was when I read A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman. She asked me if everything was okay because I got home and she said, "So, are you okay?" And I just started crying right away because I was so emotionally overwhelmed. So yes, books affect me emotionally, and it takes me a while to process. If I have read a book that had a really just an impact on me somehow. Question number 4, when you're feeling sad, do you like to read sad, happy, or neutral books? So when I'm feeling sad, I'll most likely pick a book by one of my favorite authors, or I'll just reread something. I don't tend to pick books like genres just because I'm sad. But I do pick up like Haruki Murakami because I love his writing, and I always feel so comfortable reading his books. I just feel like, I'm home. I could also reread a couple of short books just so I could feel a little bit better. But I don't choose like specific genres because I'm sad. Question number 5, most often do you use reading to escape, learn, or critically reflect? I read to escape. This. I don't know. I obviously, whenever I read, I feel like I'm learning something. Sometimes I'm learning about something specific because I love historical fiction. Sometimes I'm learning new vocabulary. Who knows? I read to escape, but at the same time, I also learn. Question number 6. What is a book that made you laugh out loud? So many. I don't know. Well, A Man Called Ove made me laugh a lot because it's hilarious. His character is hilarious, and also it made me cry. But I'm not sure. I sometimes I laugh out loud, but I don't know. It's just because I found something interesting, but it's not like the book is funny. I don't know. That's the only one that I can think of, honestly. Question number 7. What is a book that made you cry? If you don't cry, one that moved you. Okay, so I cry a lot. I'm a crybaby. I cry about everything. I cry when I read a lot. A book that made me cry, for example, Christian F's memoir, A Man Called Ove, made me cry like crazy. What else? Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. You know why. A Girl at War. I don't own that book physically, by Sarah Novak. I actually have a video about books that made me cry. I'll link it somewhere here. But yes, I cry a lot when reading, and I laugh. But I can't really tell you a book that made me laugh out loud because I feel like I laugh a little bit every time. Question number 8. What is a book you didn't even know how you felt about after? That's hard. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 examples. One of them is The Seventh Day by Yu Hua. I found that book to be amazing, and when I reached the end, I was just, what? It was so good. It was so good. I loved it, but at the same time, I was, what? The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle by Haruki Murakami. That book as well is just so messed up. It was so hard for me to film a review when I did because honestly it took me like 2 days to prepare because it's just so complex. For example, Jane Eyre is different. I was clueless because of the ending, and it was hard for me to understand if I liked the book or not. Honestly, right now I can tell you that, I enjoyed the book, but I don't really look at it as being amazing like everybody. Like when you talk about classics, everybody talks about Jane Eyre. Like, no, I think there are better ones out there, but I enjoyed the book nevertheless. Question number 9. Are you more likely to read on a sunny or cloudy day? I read whenever, really, whenever I have the time, but I do prefer those rainy, windy days, and if I get to stay at home wearing my comfortable clothes with a blanket, amazing. That's the perfect day for me. I don't like it when it's just way too hot. I don't mind the sun, I just hate when it's super hot. We always have like 1 or 2 weeks every summer that is just unbearable. And this year was in July. It was so horrible. I couldn't film anything. I couldn't sleep even. It was just horrible. I love autumn and winter. Those are my favorite seasons. So, question number 10. Do you usually set the mood when you read? Music, lights, smells, etc. I don't know. I would say that when I get home and I don't have a lot to do in terms of like preparing classes and stuff, I have a shower and I change into my pajamas right away. Sometimes it's like 3 p.m. and I'm already in my pajamas. I get a comfy, cozy blanket and I read. I always have tea or coffee with me, like a warm beverage. I think my issue is with the sounds, music. Yeah, music. I never know what to have on. I can't read in silence. I hate when there's nothing. So I usually have the TV on. And that always worked till now. When I was a student, I used to study with the TV on and that was fine. I just needed that background noise. But now I can feel myself getting more and more distracted. So I'm going to try those playlists on YouTube, like cozy coffee shop background noise or something, because I think that's going to help. I'm going to try classical music as well. I really love classical music. I usually listen to it when I'm working, so I'm gonna try the same thing but when I'm reading. Question number 11. Can you leap from book to book or do you need buffer time between? I wouldn't say I need a long break. I would say, for example, last night I finished a book and I had time to start a new one, or at least to think about the one that I wanted to start next. And I didn't. I just went on my phone for like 10 or 15 minutes before I decided to go to bed. So I think some people just grab a book right away. I need some time to process what I just read. I need some time to think about everything that happened. I need some time to actually understand if I like the book or not. I would say I need a break, but I don't need like a 2-day break or anything like that. Just, maybe the rest of the day. Like today I'm going to start a new book, but I haven't decided which one. I never know what I should read next. That's my issue. Sometimes I just read another book by the same author if I have another book, and if I really liked it. For example, when I read a book by Haruki Murakami, I always feel like reading another one right after. But if I didn't like the book that much, I might just change genres. I might change the author. I don't know. It's always very hard for me to start a new book. But once I start it, I stick with it. I rarely DNF books. Okay, guys, so that's it. 11 prompts, 11 questions. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. You are tagged if you like the questions too. Let me know down below if you're like me, if you have issues choosing your next read, if you are getting distracted because you don't know what you should listen to while reading. Just let me know, talk to me. I love talking to you whenever you leave comments. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye.